If you just now tuning in, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell. GMS fam, the green room. Let's start this weekend off right. Yo, GMS fam, the green room. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling? Welcome back to the show. It is Friday, so you know what that means. We got the GMS show and 3Gs tonight, so make sure y'all pull up to the 3Gs podcast at 8 p.m. That's right, baby. The weekend is back, and we are here to talk about some good topics today. Some may be a little bit more upbeat than others, but you know we got to speak that real shit, man. We can't just be in here clowning all day, man. We do live in real life. We do live in America, and sometimes we got to talk about the real shit. What's going on, Anarchy? Kale Hill, Justin Furlow, King Lukey. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, we got some things to talk about. We gonna start it out fun, though. We got the fun topic, man. Last night was the Verzuz battle. And in that Verzuz battle, something unexpected happened. Something that a lot of people didn't think would happen last night. And we got to keep it real about it, man. Omarion, Mr. Icebox is where my heart used to be, got mollywopped. He got cooked. Well done. By Mario. See, a lot of people had it in the bag, and see, you know, this is the part that I like talking about, because the people that don't get enough recognition, who seem to get left in the background, who doesn't, you know, who seemingly is more talented than the next person, will get put in the background because of industry politics. And last night, what we saw was the more talented singer win in a Verzuz battle against somebody who is much more of a star than he is. See, that star power don't mean shit if you cannot deliver. You can get all the auto-tune in the world. You can get all the theatrics, the production. You can have the whole label back you. You can have all the industry friends in the world. It does not matter. When it comes down to it, you better be prepared to perform. And really what we saw was a double back of what happened with Anthony Hamilton and Musiq Soulchild. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that Verzuz battle? Sorry, I got weed on me. Excuse me, I gotta blow my nose. Sorry. I don't mean to be rude. But the same thing happened there. Musiq Soulchild showed up and he was not prepared. That man got on that stage and was sounding crazy. Singing songs he was supposed to be killing but didn't do it. Omarion, look man, you can dance all you want. But when it comes down to it, that dancing ain't gonna save you in that live platform, man. Because once your voice start going, everybody gonna see it. And that's exactly what happened last night, bro. I felt bad because Omarion's a good dude, man. Omarion, he's a great performer when it comes to dancing and showing his skills. That's why he's continued to be able to tour his whole life. But some of these guys really be thinking they are able to win a Verzuz against people who are born to sing. Omarion was born to dance. Mario was born to sing. It's a difference. And shout out to Mario for being the first person to bother the quote unquote Mr. Unbothered. This motherfucker pulled out some shorts. This motherfucker pulled out some shorts that said unbothered on them. Nah, y'all gotta see this. Look at that. Nah, we had to put the Jordan crying face on him, man. Ain't no way you talking about you unbothered. You was getting cooked, my boy. I don't give a fuck how big your stardom is. I don't care if you got more money than that nigga. You was getting cooked, my boy. This motherfucker pulled out watermelon. Watermelon. As if that was gonna save him. First of all, it was just weird that him and his brother decided to do that together. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. People's relationship with their family is different, but if I'm showing my skills on how to eat the poom poom, I'm okay with doing it without my brother standing next to me doing the same shit. You know? Who put the watermelon in there, man? That was a goddamn shame. Juneteenth was just over the weekend, nigga. You tripping. You losing it, motherfucker. I'm glad they didn't throw hands on it. They was talking a little choppy, a little spicy and shit. But, you know, no hands were thrown. None of that shit. Just, you know, some competitive talking, you know, shit talking. Before that, though, there was a Verzuz between Ray J and Bobby Valentino versus Pleasure P and Sammy, which I'm actually mad I missed because I heard that was a shit show. I heard and saw actually the clips on social media and shit. Let me just say this. Sorry, I gotta keep clearing my throat. I feel a bug coming on. But Ray J, whether you like it or not, whether you think he's corny, whether you think he can sing or not, has become a successful businessman. A very successful businessman. And we have to start respecting our own the way that we respect the other side when they show up being successful businessmen or whatever they are successful at, period. Niggas will clown, what's his name? What's the Microsoft dude? Why am I blanking on his name? Bill Gates. Niggas will clown Bill Gates, but wait, they definitely wouldn't do it to his face. They definitely would not do it to his face. Now I get it. Ray J, nah. Can he sing? Not really. But I feel like there should be respect on that man's name. He has a legacy out here. Ray J has created billionaires. If you don't believe me, ask the Kardashians. Call that man what you want. Call him what you want. But one thing you gotta do is acknowledge the truth. He is a successful businessman and he has created billionaires. Give that man his respect, goddammit. If I had one wish, it'll be to have his bank account right now so I can do what the fuck I want. So you niggas need to stop clowning Ray J. Also, who y'all also need to stop clowning is my man Boosie. That's right. Boosie is out here and he is standing up for the women. See, they be trying to get him out of the paint. You know what I'm saying? He be saying some wild shit about the LGBTQ community. Okay, but y'all don't be paying attention to when he be doing right. Y'all got to pay attention to when that man be doing right. He saw a woman over here getting done wrong. Look what Boosie did. Hold on, let me turn this music down, man. Let me turn this music down so y'all can hear Boosie snap on this white man.
Man, you're not gonna talk to me like I would beat the fuck out you.
It's okay.
And you talk, I would beat your ass.
Well, that's fine.
You ain't gonna talk to her like that. I would beat your ass. You talk to me like that.
It's okay.
You're not gonna disrespect no woman like that, bro. Come on, she's telling you, everybody's saying they're sorry. Let her go, bro. She's telling you she's sorry. She's telling you everybody's saying they're sorry and you standing up.
Look at buddy over here getting ready to wind up. Look. Wine. When you got a nigga on the squad now to do that. Wine. Everybody on the squad need a winder. If you got this type of nigga on the squad, you know y'all ain't finna leave out that bitch. I'm telling you. Get you a nigga on the squad that will wind up his arm and get ready for the battle. You don't want no scary ass niggas behind you. Now, if you don't know what's going on, right? Let me explain. I don't have to pull up his tweet. Boosie was walking into, I believe, a hotel or some type of spot. And he seen a young lady, a staff member there, getting verbally abused by some man who wanted to have her do extra. I guess. I don't know. And Boosie stepped in and said, hey, I will beat your ass. You talk to me like that. Don't talk to her like that. She said sorry several times and you still trying to, don't talk to her like that. I'll beat your ass. And it's funny, man. It's funny that it's when men like this get approached by another man and they tuck their tail. And it's always the ones that get extra with a female. Like you get extra with a woman in public and get all extra hard, think you winning tough points, brownie points because you getting all tough with a woman. Then when a nigga come up and check you, you shut the fuck up. Those are the bitch-made niggas out here. Bitch-made niggas, man. My transition's finna be on point today because we not doing a long show. I told you we got 3 Gs later, so I want to be able to do this quickly and move on so I can be able to take some time to chill for a minute before the night. But that will transition when you talk about bitch-made niggas. I want to bring it back to a subject we talked about on Wednesday. And that was with the family that was at the mall who went off on a kiosk lady for calling them out for the father slapping the daughter upside the head and cussing around the mall. Now, nobody likes when anybody tells them how to parent. Don't tell me how to raise my child. Don't tell me how to discipline my child. Don't tell me blah, blah, blah. The problem with this situation is you can tell when people ain't shit. And if I didn't break it down well enough for the people Wednesday, let me just be very clear today. There's a difference in discipline and abuse. There's a big difference. When you discipline somebody, it's supposed to be a learning experience. They're supposed to learn from their mistakes, from what they did wrong. Discipline is supposed to be a form of rehabilitation. You're not rehabilitating anything when you abuse somebody. You're training them. That's the difference. Discipline is supposed to be a learning experience. Abuse is training somebody. Like a dog. Now, regardless if there's video of that man slapping his daughter in the back of the head or whatever. You can tell that what he does is not discipline. What he does is abuse. And you can tell by the end of that video, by him having another child call a grown-ass woman a bum bitch. Something he should have been doing. You are the grown-up in this situation. You feel so hurt. Now, that was a tall tale of him being wrong about what he did. That was him exposing the fact that he was wrong. Who the fuck tells their child to call another grown-ass woman or man a bum bitch when you could have did it yourself? That seems like somebody who is very, very insecure about their parenting and didn't know what to do in the moment. Child looks scared as hell. Now, I'm not here to coddle. I'm not here to shelter anybody or anybody's kids. But once we start learning the difference between discipline and abuse in just our culture alone, we'll see a difference in how our kids are raised. We'd be so surprised about how wild these kids are. It's because a lot of these motherfuckers was just getting their ass beat and wasn't learning shit. So now all these niggas acting out. On top of all other shit they got to deal with. All other traumas of being black in America. On top of all that shit, people's own parents contribute to more of their trauma, more of their downfall without even paying attention to it because they think they got to do it because their parents did it. It's a passed down trauma that we have to unlearn. Oh, it was good for me, man. My mama used to beat my ass all the time. Now look at me. Yeah. Beating your kid's ass and struggling in life because you were instead of learning something, you was just getting your ass beat. We should have been taking the time to learn some shit. That's why I'm taking the time to help my child learn some shit. Our kids will be more useful in society if we teach them some shit. Passing down shit from generations to generations shouldn't be considered abuse. That shit's over with. It's done. For real. Endeavoring once said, right on, it's also annoyed me when he bragged about having the daughter's name tattooed on his face, a pathetic attempt to justify his behavior. Yeah, it was. Anarchy said, nah, but let's talk about how she also need to mind her goddamn business. No, in that moment, guess what? Those little girls realized that what was happening to them was wrong. Or maybe they didn't realize it, but they heard somebody speak up. See, when you're getting abused, you think the shit is right because ain't nobody telling you it's wrong, especially when you're a child. How the fuck are you supposed to know right from wrong as a child? You have to learn that from your parents. They not learning right from wrong from their parents. They learning how to shut the fuck up, get their ass beat, and move on. The mom said it was her daughter's 4th birthday. Happy birthday. What? Also, the one thing that wasn't brought up during that whole video was how those children sat there quietly the whole time. You know, badass kids, in my opinion, probably would have been yelling back, probably would have been running around the mall, probably wouldn't even gave a fuck. Them kids sat right there like they were military children and didn't say shit. Quiet until the dad came back at the end and told the other little girl to call her a bum bitch. These kids are terrified. You think as a black child, you come out the womb knowing everything black people do, that's a regular thing or a stereotype? Fuck no. They come out as human beings. They have to learn shit. What they're learning right now is abuse. And they think it's cool because their parents are going to sit there and defend that shit to the grave. The parents was willing for the police to come and make the whole situation worse instead of getting their kids out of the way. So let's just say the lady at the kiosk was wrong? Was you gonna sit there and allow the police to come and make the situation worse with you in front of your children because you want to prove that a kiosk lady's wrong? Some people don't think either, man. Thinking that not thinking in the moment has gotten a lot of people killed because their ego will allow them to sit in the place where they know the odds of them making it out is slim to none. I'm not one of those guys. You can call me a bitch all you want. I'm moving the fuck out the way. I got better and bigger things to do with my life than to sit and argue with you niggas that I have no fucking interest in knowing or getting to know or trying to talk to in the fucking first place. Any nigga starting some shit with you is expecting an outcome in their favor. Let me say that again. Any nigga that starts some shit with you just walking down the street, the nigga just starts some shit with you. That's somebody who is thinking to themselves that they want the situation to go in their favor, which means they already have the one up on your ass. Move the fuck around. It don't make you a bitch. It don't make you a punk. It makes you smart. Let them niggas ruin their motherfucking life. Like when I say that there are people out there that we have to leave behind and not worry about trying to tag along with us, bringing them on that bus to righteousness, to being better human beings, I mean that shit. There's people you got to leave the fuck behind. And that's my point too. Anarchy. I'm not talking about, oh, he popped his daughter and that's like the biggest thing. No, the biggest thing to me was how they reacted. See, you can tell, like I said, this is all about reading people, they body language, how they do shit. If you are the type of people that we saw in that clip, I'm not in favor of you. They got to do better for their kids, man. And that's another thing, man. When the people that have bad intentions by their kids hate to hear people say we got to do better for their kids because they already think they're doing better when none of us are doing better for our kids. None of us. Even if you're doing the best, you can do better because they're your children. You're supposed to do the utmost. You're supposed to go above and beyond. You're supposed to feel like it ain't enough because they're your children. The people that get mad when other people just simply talk about how people treat their kids, not even indirectly, a hit dog will holler all the time, every single time. I just feel like people got to do better, man. We in a different generation, man. These kids aren't gonna take getting their ass beat the same way that we did back in the day. We live in a social media era. People already telling them that shit is wrong. So they gonna hate you off top. They ain't gonna see the discipline or the lesson in that. So we have to change our ways and try to change how we speak to our children, how we teach them, all that shit. It's a different era, man. We can't keep going backwards. And speaking of going backwards, today, the Supreme Court has ruled to overturn Roe v. Wade. That's right. Which means abortion rights has changed effective immediately. You see those red states? Those are the near immediate change trigger law will ban all or nearly all abortions. The orange states may put past restrictive laws into effect. In the green states, are the no change. Law protects abortion rights. This is very interesting. I gotta say this, man. We live in a place that tries to uphold the Bible so that people can get laws passed in a selfish way. Humans want to control other humans so bad on this planet that they will go to the extent of being, well, I don't believe people should do this, so I'm going to say, boom, I don't like it. You're done for. You have no choice to do it. And that even goes for rape victims, anything like that. And really with this happening, man, all I see is a continuation of our choices and our freedoms being taken away. How are we the land of the free and we continue to have our rights taken away as American people? We are the land of the free, man. We are the freest country in the world, right? But shit like this continues to happen. I don't get it. And I never will. You know, there's protests happening all across the country right now. Clinics around the country have shut down because of what's going on. As a matter of fact, about 800 of them at one time have shut down since the news dropped. Think about that. 800 clinics already have shut down, and that's only the ones they counted. And it's not even just about abortion. It's about just, I think people don't understand that, man. When you let your personal beliefs about a single subject drive you to change something that could affect people in more than just that way, like, they don't understand the ripple effect of that. They think this is a win for one instance. No, this is going to be a trickle-down effect to where our rights as humans get taken away from us. Y'all think them overturning Roe v. Wade was the end of them taking away rights? Nah, man. No, it's not. And for the people that sit up there and advocate this shit, they don't understand that they next. That's the dumb part about it. That's what I don't get. A lot of people that try to uphold these laws and try to fight against the shit that these people in office, these Republicans and these people in the government try to do, y'all don't understand that they playing y'all dumb ass too. Yeah, come with us, man. We're talking about doing some shit that I know you guys are with, so let's go. Let's go outside and let's raise our voices. Then once they get that done, the next thing you know, they're going to turn on y'all, and whatever y'all feel like y'all have the right for or to do, they're going to take that shit away. Y'all think this place gives a fuck about us? Do y'all really think this place gives a fuck about us to where they want to see us go, yay, we won? No. They don't, man. Fuck this government. And I hope you two heard me loud. Fuck this government. Fuck them. People been talking about this shit for months, for years, for decades, for centuries. And yet we still put our trust in these motherfuckers, man. Well, I won't say we. I'm excluded from that. I never trust these niggas. I don't know about y'all, but I can't put my trust in this place. There are people in positions of power that want to see what they want done happen, and they are not thinking about you. I promise you. Let's see what y'all talking about. Anarchy said, don't govern your children, but the government can judge them at will for wearing a hoodie, sitting in a car, etc. I don't believe in abortion anyway. Aries said, some people are high risk of complications for pregnancy. Some people have genetic disorders that would get passed on regardless. It's a personal choice, and they're taking away our rights one by one. Toksham says, anarchy, please. Oh, you replying to anarchy. Anarchy said, yeah, their main argument was when is the baby alive? When is it just cells? The fetus was alive from the moment it was produced by the male it came from. Soon it will be illegal to masturbate. Yeah. Look, man, I believe, hey, that, as much as that sounds funny, anarchy has a point. Soon it might be illegal to masturbate. The way that this shit looks, let me just say, man, it's never about whether you believe in some shit or not. It's whether or not people should have the choice to do what they want with themselves. It's like, how does the government give a fuck about saving babies, but promote alcohol, sex, drugs, murder, all types of shit that will destroy that human's life as they grow up? Did we forget what world we living in right now? And they want children to be born in this environment? Let me tell y'all something. I honestly feel that this planet does not have long left. Does not have long to be here. Do I know how long? Can I guess? No. Some people say hundreds of years. Some people say in the next 50 years. Some people say it might be sooner than that. But while we are here, one thing we need to practice not doing is trying to control other people and their decisions. And I say that with the most common sense in the world, because there's some dumb motherfuckers out here that would hear that and be like, oh, you just want to let people do whatever? You want people to kill people, rape people? No, I mean that in all terms of everything being okay. We got to stop trying to control people when they just want to do what they want to do. And we have to stop acting holier than thou. We are not better than the next. None of us. Who out here is perfect? Not a motherfucking one of us. None of us, man. And people will hear about an abortion and be like, oh, you are a horrible person. Bitch, what have you done in your life? We got to stop acting like one thing is worse than the other. All sins are sins, especially these motherfuckers who try to use the Bible as a way to justify their beliefs. No sin is greater than the other. But everybody want to act better than the next. That is the American way. That's what it's built off of. Niggas had us, niggas was reading us the Bible and whipping us in the backs and shit. That is the equivalent right there of what America's built off of. You see, but God, hey nigga, pick that cotton. How much sense does that make to people? Like I be wanting to say shit with such just it's plain as day, bro. Plain as day how people move. That's why I don't like to act better. I will never act better than the next. I will never act like I know more than the next. I will never act like what this person is doing over here is more wrong than what I'm doing. Not anymore. Not that I realized what this place is built off of. America does a great job at being hell on earth while pretending that heaven is right around the corner. Did y'all hear that? Let me say it again. America does a great job being hell on earth while pretending that heaven is right around the corner. And that's the real. I'm tired of giving in to the bullshit. I'm tired of sitting back and watching the same old lame shit. People talking about what this country needs. I know what this country needs. I know what the world needs, to be honest. And niggas ain't gonna want to hear it, but it's the truth. We don't let ourselves get so fucking far from being actual humans anymore that we are spiraling out of control, and it's only a matter of time before everybody goes crazy and things just start to dwindle away. On some Mad Max shit. And what needs to happen is a earth purge. Nah, not the movie. Not the movie. Not the movie Purge. I'm talking about the earth itself. I don't know if y'all knew this, but the earth is living. This big ball that we live on right now, or big lumpy rock that we live on, for those who believe it's flat, I'll just say it's a lumpy rock. This place is known to purge itself. Ask them big reptilian motherfuckers that was here thousands of years ago. If people are confused about what I'm talking about. The earth knows when it's had enough of what's living on it. There was just a 6.1 or 6.2 magnitude earthquake that hit Afghanistan a couple days ago and killed thousands of people. That's what I'm talking about. And that's just minor for Earth. If the Earth wants to purge, that means every single one of us is out the paint. And it's going to start over. And it's going to take another 1,000-some years to reproduce some life on here. Because Earth is like, man, we need to get rid of all this bullshit that these humans done put on here. And fucked up the whole ecosystem, thinking that they knew what they was doing, and get some new beings on here. They might do the same thing, but I'll take that chance. Cause if I'm Earth, I'll be damned if I gotta die because y'all not doing y'all jobs. That's like being at work and getting fired cause this nigga fucking up. I'll be damned. Nigga, you gonna have to get up out of here yourself. I want my money. Are you out your mind? It's one of the conversations that we need to have as a people that we don't have enough of because we're so stuck in trying to deal with whatever they put in front of us as a society. And I hope we don't have to see that day. I hope we don't have to live through that day. That shit's terrifying. You know what I'm saying? Especially with people that bring, new lives into this world, man. You got to think about that. Has to now come into play now. We are further in our years on this planet now, instead of just thinking about your situation and what you need to do to bring a baby into this world. Now you have to worry about other people who may harm your child, because people getting crazier by the day. You can't walk in a grocery store without feeling like somebody may walk in with an AR-15 and air that shit out. You don't know if the earth gonna say fuck it and let me get y'all niggas out of here. And now you gotta worry about having a baby during natural disasters all around. This is like things that you need to think about. We can't forget that type of shit. And if they ain't gonna tell you, I'ma tell you, which is why we exist, which is why the GMS show is here, man. We gonna talk about these subjects that they scared to talk about, that they don't want you to talk about, that they don't want you to think about, like real stuff, not the shit that niggas be sitting up there that every nigga on the internet be talking about, and then try to pass it off as, oh, they don't want y'all to hear this. I'll be talking the real shit. They don't want y'all to know this shit, man. There's 1,000 of you niggas on the internet saying the same shit. Everybody heard it. Everybody's thinking about it, but not everybody's thinking about this, because they pass this type of shit off as corny, as dumb, as not, you know what I'm saying, or however they pass the shit off as, which is, this shit is the type of shit we need to be hearing. Every problem that you have existing on earth right now means nothing if the earth is not here. All the niggas that love material shit, that love money, that love bitches, that love all the things that this life has provided, can have none of that if the earth is not here. We have let ourselves go so deep in our own feelings, in our own and deep into our own head, that we care about things that are minuscule on the scale of life. Ask yourself why overturning Roe v. Wade was so important. Why? Last time I heard, there isn't a shortage in people. Last time I heard, the population continues to increase. What would be the point of overturning Roe v. Wade? Kids are getting killed while being in school. And not one law has been put in place to prevent that from or even try to attempt that, from preventing that from happening. But Roe v. Wade was so important to overturn. Why? That's a question you're going to have to answer yourself. Because I'm going to see y'all niggas over on the 3Gs podcast. It's time to move on. GMS fam, the green room, I appreciate y'all so much for popping up on me on this Friday, this lovely Friday evening. I hope to see y'all, the same amount of you motherfuckers, over at the 3Gs podcast tonight at 8 o'clock. Enjoyed the conversation. Always chat. One love, GMS fam. You know to put the GMS in the comments. Follow me on my socials. I'll follow everybody else. Hit the cash app today if you're feeling generous, if you enjoyed the show. Leave a comment under this video when the live is over. I would much appreciate it. Smoke something. You deserve it. You don't work hard this week. You don't work hard this week. Enjoy yourself, man. Lay back, roll something up, man. Take your fam out, go do something cool. I don't know. Whatever makes you happy. That's what I wanna see. Yeah, Anarchy, that was the first thing we talked about, B. You missed it. I thought you was in here earlier. I was messaging Anarchy last night during the battle, man. That shit, we were flabbergasted. I'll tell you that. niggas was watching Omarion get bodied. We was like, no, oh my God. Why? Oh my God. He was like, what the fuck happened to this nigga? Shout out Brim Dog, Arius, Baby G, Endeavor and One, Bell, King, Lukey, Toke Champs Podcast, Anarchy, 169, Lady Aries, the Sheriff Fest. Oh my God, what happened to Omarion? Oh my God, what happened to Omarion? GMS fan, the green room. I enjoyed y'all, man. Like I said, leave a comment on this video when the live is over. I'm gonna see y'all in the chat. I'm gonna see y'all in the comment section, better yet. Hope y'all have a beautiful weekend. See y'all at 3Gs tonight. One love, GMS fam. We out.